Y'all, these past 2 weeks have been one for the books. Like, I full on body slammed into a wall. And yeah, that was that. These past couple of weeks, I've had to keep going, even though I just did not have the mental or physical or whatever energy or strength to keep doing it. Your girl can't be superwoman all the time. If you have a season where life is just really, really busy and you have a lot of things to do and you're trying to figure out how you're going to do it all, these are the things that have worked for me, things that I have been doing to really help me to stay sane, help me to just not completely have a mental breakdown, because it has been a very busy couple of weeks. As some of you may know, my husband and I have lived in 2 different states. So me in Memphis, Tennessee, and him in St. Louis, Missouri. And I have finally just been able to move completely to St. Louis, our first time together as a married couple living together. So it's super, super exciting, but it's been busy. I'm here in St. Louis, it's great, and I am sitting in the only spot that does not have just stuff all around, because the house, it is a mess right now. This will not last for long. Trust you me. But anyway, like I said, I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I have been doing these past couple of weeks to get past this hump. The first thing I've been doing is just taking care of my basic needs. That means I'm getting rest, I'm getting food, I'm getting in a little movement where I can, and just doing what I can do. There's a saying that says you can't pour from an empty cup, and that is so true. When you don't have your own needs met, you can't do for other people. And the work that I do, the work that Ken does, is a lot of doing for other people. And we just can't really do that or do that well when we're not taking care of our needs. And so that meant that there were some things that could not be done. I am the director of curriculum instruction for a reading organization. And so this being the time of year that people are going back to school, I have had a lot of trainings, in-person trainings to lead. And so I've been leading those trainings while driving back and forth between Memphis and St. Louis, and
it's been so hard.
It's been so hard because there are no direct flights, which means there is driving back and forth. I realized that my body was saying, no, we're not into this anymore. There was one morning that we were up driving back to Memphis at like 2:30, 2:45 in the morning, and came back that same evening.
I'm so tired. Good morning, it is 3 a.m. We're on our way to Memphis. I have a training to do today, and so we're on our way now, and then we'll turn right back around this afternoon to come back to St. Louis. Pray for us.
It was a very full day, and so because of that, my body was very tired. And Ken and I, we went to bed. It was probably like, I don't know, 8 o'clock when we got to sleep, because we just needed the rest. And that's okay. Do what it is that you need to do for you. Don't feel like you need to take care of all of these other things. Meeting those needs at the most basic level has been super helpful. Being able to say, right now, I need to go to bed. I have all of this mess and stuff around the house, but right now I need to go to bed. I'm tired. My body is taxed. My body is exhausted. If what you need to do is rest, don't push yourself beyond that, because it does not help to get back in the space that you need to get back to if you're not resting, if you're not taking care of those needs, if you're not eating. I am one who things will get very, very busy and I'll completely forget to eat, or I won't necessarily eat healthy things. And so what I have been doing for myself this week is just eating healthy when I can. Where I can make healthy options is where I do. And other than that, am I at least getting some food in, getting some nourishment in? I think that has been the most important thing. Just trying to make sure that I am taking care of my basic needs, making sure I'm getting in breakfast, making sure I'm getting in lunch, making sure I'm getting in dinner. And has it always been the healthiest option? No, but that's okay. Could I get in all my workouts? No. Could I get in all of the healthy foods that I would like to eat? No. Could I make all of the phone calls and check on all the people that I would like to check on. No, I needed to make sure I was sleeping and that I was eating, period. The next thing that I've been doing is just giving what I have. This week, I've only had about 50% to give. As I said, I have not been at 100% because I have been running on empty. Between being mentally and physically drained just can wear and tear on you. And so all I've had is about 50%. And so that means that for work, maybe I wasn't getting there super early to do what I needed to do. I got there just on time to be able to make happen what needed to have happen, or just getting out those tasks that were the most urgent for me to get done. At home, for me, that meant making the bed and making sure that dishes were clean to be able to eat out of. I couldn't put away boxes constantly. We couldn't do all of the organizing and putting things where they go and making a space for everything. It's like, is the bed made? Great. Do we have a space to sit on the couch? Wonderful. Do we have dishes to eat out of? Fabulous. Also the coffee maker, because your girl needs her coffee. So has the coffee maker been set up and things are cleaned out? Great. For my health goals, that means getting in some water when I can. I have had a goal to be able to get like my whole 64 ounce thing of water. I haven't been doing that, but I have been prioritizing making sure that I'm drinking it more throughout the day. Also my workouts. Haven't been to the gym at all this week. I have gotten in a couple of walks, which have been helpful for me, especially just mentally helpful to just get away from some of the things and keep my body in a state of movement. But has it been all of the things that I typically do or would like to do? No, it hasn't. Giving the best of what I have to give. And I think what goes in with that is really communicating with whomever that you're not at your capacity. So for me and Ken, it's been really communicating of, this is all that I have to give. I can't give everything that I would like to, but what I do have, I'm going to give. At work, that is letting people know, you know what, I am really tired. I have a lot of things going on this week. I am going to show up the best that I can, but just know that all of the extra that you might be used to, probably not going to be able to do that. With the things that I do at church, I work a lot in the music ministry at our church. And so letting them know, hey, I just don't have a lot of time this week, but here's what I can give. And so I still feel like I am pouring into those things that are important and pouring into those things that matter to me and those things that need to get done. But it's not necessarily at the same level that I could do if I didn't have all of these other things going on. And you'll find that people understand those things if you communicate them. Also, you'll take a huge weight and burden off yourself when you allow yourself the space to do the thing that you need to do and to take care of yourself. And that leads me into my third point, which is showing myself grace. I have had to show myself so much grace this week because I am a natural perfectionist. I like things to be just so. I like things to be right. I like to show up for myself and the people who are in my life at a very high level. But I haven't been able to do that this week, and giving myself the grace to say, you know what? It's okay. You have had a lot on your plate, so it's okay. For me, that means not beating myself for not being able to fully do everything at capacity, for not being able to get in 3 lifts this week, or not being able to do 3 cardio sessions, or not being able to get in all my veggies, or whatever the thing may be. Not being able to do all of those things at capacity, allowing myself to say, you know what? It is okay, because it is the grace that I would show someone else. Very often we don't show ourselves the type of grace that we would give other people in our exact same situation. And so loving ourselves enough to say, you need to take a little break right now, and it's okay, because I know you're gonna come back stronger once you give yourself this time to get through this. And so there are some things that may not be perfect. My work has not been perfect this week. This video may not be perfect, but it's okay. It is showing up in the best way and giving myself grace for the rest, knowing that it will all come back together. All right, guys, so my encouragement to you is just to show yourself grace. Just show up for yourself. meet your basic needs, do what it is that you need to do, and you're gonna come out on the other side stronger. I am looking so forward to all of the content that's gonna come out, especially as things get clean, because we can't function like this. We just can't do it. But let me know, what are some ways that you are showing yourself grace and showing up for yourself even in the busy season? I love you guys. I'll see you next time. And know that you're just on time to live the life of your dreams. Mwah. Bye.